Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and I am. Okay, yeah, I see that I'm streaming. I am 6 minutes late. I do apologize. That was pretty good though. It was about an hour and some odd minutes ago. I was trying to send a message over my phone that I was going to probably be a little bit late, like 8:30 or something like that, but nothing. I changed my password regularly, and I forgot to change my password for all of my devices. So, oops. um, what is this? This is saying that I'm not getting any stream health. This thing always talks trash. Whatever. I'm here. Oh, excuse me. So, let's see. What did I get this week? I got. Hey, Sean, what's going on, dude? You sent stuff for the podcast. That's not going to work so well. I can't. I can't plug things in for the. I can't plug. I didn't plug my phone in first. Sorry, dude. What do you call it? Doesn't my OBS will not work good if I start plugging things in. Anyway, Eddie Kid, what's up? Silva, what's going on, dude? Oh, hey guys, on the Facebook group, if you guys are interested in the Facebook group, Silva Surfer started putting in some comic book auction. So a bunch of comic books that he has. Look at this knucklehead. He got Swamp Thing in advance. What the? How'd you get Swamp Thing in advance? God damn it. Anyway, yeah, so he's on the Facebook group. He's doing a whole bunch of comic book auctions. A few at first, and then, later on. Small prices, incremental 50 cents. So it's not even like if you guys are used to the online auctions and whatnot. It's not like those. It's a little bit different. So there we go. Oh, you got the advertisement. Oh, sweet. How come I don't get advertisements for my channel? Oh yeah, because I actually have to do things. Maybe I'll get something. So anyway, yeah, man. So if you want to go to the Facebook group, the link is below. You can go and check out the Comic Book University Facebook group. It's not the one with me holding the shield. I used to use that one for news. I don't use that one anymore. I know a bunch of people still send me messages on there. Sorry, sometimes I get them. Most of the times I don't, though. I don't really use that thing anymore. Look for the one with me with the black bandana just over the front of my forehead, not over top of my head. Oh, I got a bunch of bandanas today. I didn't bring them in. Oh well, because I'm planning on getting a haircut pretty soon. I'm wondering if I should keep the hair for going to all of the comic. Like, should I keep it through July? I don't think I want to keep it through July. I'll freaking die. No, I can't. I can't keep it until then. I can't keep it till then. I got to get this mop cut pretty soon. I love what I'm doing with the hair now, like the little bun in the back and everything hanging down. It looks kind of cool. I'm getting compliments. That's cool. But I discovered it too late, I'm afraid. So, yeah, is what it is. Oh, and don't forget, check out the sweet merch, Beautiful Halo, link below, massive discounts, like, they say 15%, sorry, I know how to do math, that looks more like about 25%, but anyway, so yeah, oh, I got a whole bunch of figures. I got the Ronin figure, the Ronin the Accuser, the movie version. I didn't get the cool green one. I would love to be able to get that one, but I did get the blue, whatever the actor's name is from the Guardians of the Galaxy and the Captain Marvel movie. Oh, I got the shirt. I got a Captain Marvel shirt that I actually like. My wife's mad at me because I wore it today instead of wearing it tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to, and I got the Toxin figure, so, yeah. Anyway, tomorrow I'm going to Aurelia. That's where I interviewed Jim Starlin last year. This year, I'm going to to Aurelia again. I'm going to be meeting up with Mike DiCarlo. He was an artist on a whole bunch of things, including the Death in the Family. Greg the Hammer Valentine's going to be there, and most importantly to me, Jim Shooter is going to be there. So I'm really hoping to get some good hangout time with him. I got my camera. I went and bought another charger just to make sure I'm good. I bought another battery to make sure I'm doubly good. Yeah, I got a new microphone for on top of it to make sure I'm extra especially good. I actually went and got a little lapel mic thing. Whoop, nope, not there. What is this thing? The base for the lapel mic. I got. What is this thing? Anyway, here's the new microphone I got, a Rode microphone. So this goes right up on top of the camera. This is a nice one, dude. I paid a good couple of bucks for that, man. Forget about it. But I want the quality to be good. I want everything to be good when I'm talking to this dude, because like this dude is serious. This dude is old school continuity, old school. He is pull no punches. A bunch of jackasses from Comicsgate. Sorry to bring that up again, but a bunch of jackasses from Comicsgate think that he's on their side. He despises Comicsgate. He's like they're a plague. I actually heard him say that once. He says they're a plague. That's what they are. But he says he tells it like it is. So right away they start thinking, ooh, strength. We like strength. Me likey strength because we're weak incels. So yeah, ooh, Jim Shooter. Ooh, be mean to Marvel. No. It's not. That's not the case at all. So yeah, when Jim Shooter is saying, oh, Marvel's got to stop doing all this, weird stuff and whatnot, and just start telling good stories again, and keep on keeping on, and like all the things that he says. He's not propagating Comicsgate, that's for damn sure. Anyway, I got this. My wife actually got this for me. It's a little mic that you can hook up the lapel mic to, so you can, attach this to your hip and have it come up inside your shirt or whatever, and, come over here on the side so you can have a conversation. Unfortunately, I can't do that right now because this is actually an old style, and nobody sells these offhand. They don't keep them in stock all the time. The mics for these things, so I'd have to wait until next week. Maybe I'll be able to do that maybe next week I'll go buy one, but for now, yeah, there's just this one, and it's not great. I'm gonna hold on to it regardless. Probably put it back in there. I might be able to use it, but I'll have to hold it. Anyway, yeah, so I got a whole bunch of stuff, and I'm raring and ready to go. So not only do I have my press pass to that's Country Cottage Con, it's called. I'll get to the questions in a moment, guys. I promise. So I got my press pass to Country Cottage Con. It's only on Sunday, which sucks. But what's cool is what do you call it? There's probably not going to be. I'm hoping there's not going to be too many people there, which means I'll be able to sit down with Mike DiCarlo, with Jim Shooter, especially, and just sit down and just set up the mic, set up the camera, and just shoot the crap with them. Maybe try and get like a half-hour conversation out of him, because like that dude can talk. This dude is a well of knowledge, you know what I'm saying? And he is very opinionated. This is actually the guy who started the direct-to-market sales. So instead of selling them in newsstands and what do you call it? Yeah, he didn't want them to be. He wanted them to keep selling in newsstands, but he also wanted to open up more comic book stores. And the rest of the guys were like, nah, let's just go with the comic book stores. Let's stop doing newsstand. And that was a terrible, terrible mistake, because that would have increased the market so much. But I'll let him tell that story if I can get that conversation. If not, then I'll just, whatever. So anyway, what do you call it? I also got my press passes to Niagara Falls Comic Con. That made me really happy. This is the first year I'm really pushing for these press passes. So I got my press pass to Niagara Falls Comic Con. I'm hoping that's going to be a good thing. Let me check my thing right now. And to confirm. Oh, I'm getting a. Cool. I got my refund. All right, sweet. So that's not what I was looking for right here. What do you call it? Check this out. You guys know the Marvel Legends. What do you call it? The Marvel Legends version of the Thanos gauntlet. It's gigantic and it's plastic and it's freaking sexy and awesome. Well, I got this one instead. I bought it. It's not as big. I think a bunch of you guys saw the Infinity Me video that I did, just like 43 seconds or so of me just like screwing around with this thing. I did a little bit of CGI on it, if you can even call it that, a little bit of editing, but it's rubber, this thing. It doesn't, my hand is gigantic, so this thing is big, but my hand is just bigger still, and I don't fit all the way up in here. Like down here is actually where my the top of my fingers are. So I'm only dealing with like the top two knuckles of my phalanges, so it's weird. And since that's like that, my thumb can't get all the way in. But anyway, yeah, so it's cool. Like it's nice. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. But I paid $45 for it because they showed pictures on Amazon.ca of the actual Marvel Legends one. This is a handmade one, and again, it's gorgeous. Inside, it actually lights up. It won't make noises or anything. It's beautiful, man. But it's it's not the one that they were advertising. So I was pissed. I contacted him. I was like, dude, no, wrong answer, bro. I get my money back. And I asked for all of my money back, expecting I was going to get back 50%. I did get back 50% of my money. So instead of what do you call it? Instead of this being $45, I got it for $25.50. So awesome. I'm very good with that. Excuse me. Actually, and I'm actually converting wrong. I'm converting. So I got it for 20 US, which is about 25.50 Canadian. Anyway, yeah, I just did like two different currencies there. Anyway, so yeah, there's that. But I got my Country Cottage Con press pass going there. Got my Niagara Falls Comic Con press pass. If you guys are going to be, if you're Canadian and you want to go down to Hamilton, Niagara Falls area, I'll be there. I'll be there. We can hang out afterwards. I should be there all the days. I'm expecting to be there all of the days. I'm going to try and talk to as many people as I can. I'm going to go up and, just like, what's up to Jim Starlin, because it's freaking Jim Starlin. Like, I love that guy. He's awesome. I met him last year and everything. But I'm going to try and get a whole bunch of people. I did not receive notification yet for my press passes for, what do you call it? Okay, come on, baby. Fan Expo. I didn't get my press passes approved for Fan Expo yet, but I also just put them in earlier in this week, so it's cool. It's cool. I'm hoping to get those. If I do, I put in a couple of requests to talk to a couple of people, but one person who's going to be there is Donnie freaking Cates. So I'm really hoping to go up, be able to hang out with the Cates man, saying like the high priest, get to actually shake hands physically with the God Emperor himself. And yeah, just chill out. So there's going to be a bunch of people there, and yeah, I'll be there probably for all the days also. Anyway, so yeah, okay, let's get talking about like answering your guys' questions and everything. Let's scroll it back to the top, see if it's a lot. At least say hi to everybody. Hey, Paula, what's going on, Paula? Paula commented on something earlier in the week. I was like, yay, she's not just alive on Saturdays, she's around on the other days too. So Kay, also, how do you feel about Hickman's X-Men minis? And I saw that a couple of times. Okay, the X-Men's. So Jonathan Hickman is doing Powers of X and House of X. And it's not just two different one-shots. Those are actually series that he's going to be doing. We don't know yet how long they're going to be running for. We know the first story arc is supposed to go to a certain point, but it has not been confirmed yet. At least not that I've seen today, like early this morning. I haven't seen anything, late last night, whatever. I haven't seen anything that says if it's just a story arc that he's doing, or if it's, whatever. This is a miniseries or an ongoing. We don't know yet. But we do know that he's going to be rebooting a lot of stuff. He argued for it, like he actually went and argued for it, which means that, to the best of my knowledge, Mr. Rosenberg was not on board for that, but kind of sucks. And I had my conversation about that in my most recent, I think it was issue 17 of Uncanny X-Men. I talked about that a lot. So yeah, is what it is. Go and check out that review for my thoughts on that. Greetings from down here in New Zealand. Hey, New Zealand, what's going on? Okay, I can actually speak New Zealand, AML Network. Check this out. Toasty. For anybody who's not sure, a toasty is a grilled cheese sandwich, and that's all I know. And I only know that because I watched the Lord of the Rings DVDs with the commentary, the cast and crew commentary, and the guys. I think it was Frodo or Sean Astin, whatever. It was one of them who was talking about, oh yeah, man, you call it I asked for grilled cheese. They don't know what it means. It's called a toasty. So, anyway, toasty. That's all I got. That's all I got, man. James Ewing. And I saw they're also, speaking about New Zealand, I saw that they're also doing some of the Lord of the Rings tours again for New Zealand. I'm telling you, man, I'm thinking about it. Right now, the wife wants to take a vacation. She wants to go down to Jamaica. So I'm like, do I want to go to Jamaica in the summertime? I don't think so. But, we'll see. We'll see what's up. We'll see what's up. See if I still got it. You know what I'm saying? And just take a walk through Kingston. That used to be dangerous. I don't know if it's still dangerous. I was advised don't go to Kingston like 20 years ago, 25 years ago. So anyway, What do we got? James Ewing, Spider-Man life story. Are you reading it? What do you mean? Am I reading it? You must be asking everybody else here because I've got all my reviews clearly labeled. I'm just saying. I'm not. You know that's one of the things that I separate myself from a lot of the other guys. A lot of people ask. You know, not a lot of people. Some people, I sound like Trump when I do that. A lot of people say. Nobody says. Nobody. Shut up. Nobody says. It's you. It's you saying it. What do you call it? I do get questions like, how are you not bigger? How are you not a bigger channel? One of the reasons why I think I'm not a bigger channel is because I just leave my my headlines or whatever basic. You know what I'm saying? I try to keep them dress right dress. You know what I'm saying? I try and keep them nice and simple and factual. So and I'll put like, you know, Amazing Spider-Man issue number 57 as opposed to Spider-Man kicks somebody in the head. Or like, you know, some of the comic skaters do. Mark Waid sucks. By the way, I'm talking about Spider-Man. Like, nonsensical stuff that just gets a bunch of trolls to run, not actual comic book fans. So there's that. Anyway, so this is a channel for comic book fans. This is not a channel for trolls. Trolls get their asses booted. I've got no patience for that. My moderators know that. I know that. Like, psh, no. And I think a lot of people know that also. Trolls get their asses booted. So I keep it simple like that. What do you call it? We're here to be respectful towards the comic books and the creators. Constructive criticism is, of course, welcome and desired, but constructive is the key word with that criticism. Trolling, again, not cool, man. What do you call it? So, yeah, all my stuff is clearly labeled. The Arrowverse Crisis on Infinite Earths is on the way. Green Arrow is going to die. That sucks. Looks like he will be filling Harbinger's role in the story. Okay, interesting. I would be interested. There were a couple of people online that were talking about. Well, what should Stephen Amell? What character should Stephen Amell play in the Marvel universe now that he's no longer playing Arrow? I don't know, man. He's kind of typecast. He's kind of typecast, but if I had to make a very specific decision, I don't know. This guy could work. What do you say? I think this guy could work really well on TV. I think that could work really well. I think he looks just like the way he's supposed to look. So, Ursa Major is a double agent. Yeah, I saw that. Actually, I saw that one of your posts. You retweeted it or something like that from, I can't remember who, but from somebody who I also follow. But yeah, I saw it through on Twitter yesterday. I want more of these life stories in that universe. Dude, Zardosky could do it, dude. He could definitely do it. The next one he probably does would probably be the Fantastic Four, though. Those are his favorite characters, and it shows. David Presley, thoughts on the nominations of the Will Eisner Awards? I didn't really look into those because those aren't overly impressive to me. I'm not overly enthused, you know, I don't get into the Eisner Awards. I think that they're more political than anything else. So I could honestly care less. Life story is an amazing premise, if you do say yourself. What do you call it? David Presley, yes, I will be cutting the hair. I will be cutting the hair. James, the last book had a story that took me by surprise. I like the spin on the hunter in the black suit. Yes, that was freaking amazing. Jamie Jacobson, welcome to the channel. Man up and ponytail it and get through summer. Nah, dude. Man up is one thing, but dealing with all that heat. Plus, like, you gotta understand, man, my hair is thick. When I'm driving down the road with the window open, because you gotta understand, like, I don't do AC. I hate AC. You know, air conditioning, I hate AC. You know what my AC is? It's a specialized thing. It's called 260 AC, all right? Think about that, 260 AC. Two windows open, 60 miles an hour, that's my AC. My hair going like, no, all up. Like, when I stop, I'm literally grabbing my hair and pulling out knots. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not how I enjoy spending my rest stops. So no, that's got to go. MJ had to carry a lot dealing with May and the twins. Dude, she was. Zardosky showed her really dealing with some crap, man. Mark liked what they did with Captain Marvel at Endgame, but the role could have been filled by a pre-existing character. Could have done the Black Widow film and saved Captain Marvel to start Phase 4. I hear you, but they just wanted to put out a good movie, you know? They just wanted to put out a good movie. They wanted to see, would the world accept a non-conventional female super... Like, everybody knows Wonder Woman. But your average person on the streets, besides Wonder Woman, tell them to name one female superhero. The bulk, the massive, excessive bulk, ignoring the outliers, will not be able to name you one single female superhero besides Wonder Woman. That's it, and that's before the movie even came out. Nowadays, I'll bet you there's a whole lot of people who could tell you, oh, yeah, Wonder Woman, and, oh, who's the one recently? Captain Marvel, yes. Like, Captain Marvel just became not a household name necessarily, but close enough to it because of that movie. So, there's that. Yeah, so they had, you know, they saw the success of Wonder Woman, like, you know what? That was pretty cool. That was really good, DC. Even you guys couldn't have screwed up Wonder Woman, because think about everything that came before Wonder Woman. But more specifically, they're like, we're the MCU. Let's see if we can kick this puppy up a notch. Just saying. Excuse me, what's your favorite team book currently? I don't know. I don't even... I love the X-Men right now, but they're not really a team, are they? So, I don't know. It's a cross between Avengers and Champions right now. Hey, Professor... Oh, just read that. Isaiah. What's up, Isaiah? What's your thoughts on Hickman? Oh, just did that. Just did that, and you were here for it. Eddie Kidd. Life story is awesome. Yes, it effing is. Don't have to deal with an aging Spider-Man, and it's sad. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I hear what you're saying. If they did everything real time. Mark, original Teen Titans versus original X-Men. Titans. That's not even that hard. John Wright, what's going on, John? Hey, Bill. Hickman is going to be writing X-Men. Yep, he is. Wait, who are you talking about? I was talking about you, saying. Silver Surfer. Wish they used Captain Marvel to bring everyone back. In a snap, I have Hulk rage out and take out ship. Favorite title at the moment is Amazing Spider-Man. Hunted is just so next level, man. Mark Guerrero, the creator of Captain Marvel, liked the Wonder Woman movie more. Cool. That doesn't actually mean anything. It genuinely doesn't mean anything. I don't know what the purpose of that was, but cool. If Alice Trebek ever asks me that, I'll be sure to tell him. What is the Wonder Woman movie? Would he like more? I think Peter will die at the end of Life's story. He might. I just find it interesting that it's going to end with the 2010s, but by the time it ends, we'll be right on the cusp of 2020. So what if there's an epilogue of 2020? What if? So, you know, go either way. What is this? Silver Surfer, take the headbutt from Thanos and use the strength and smarts to hold Thanos from using the snap again? I don't know where that's even coming from, but okay. Swelling Terror, what's up? Welcome to the channel. Answered that, brother. Sean, I mean, life stories where he ages will probably die of old age. Yeah, possibly. James, AML, check out the Spider-Man life story. Thank you, James. Much appreciated. Oh, geez, it just jumped big time. Okay, and I see a whole bunch of new people to the channel, so I'm going to try and get to everybody, because, yeah, it's all, like, shout-out worthy. Hopefully Disney gets less vain actors for their X-Men. Oh. Yes, I see what you're saying. Yeah, Rebecca Ramon Stamos, who is absolutely gorgeous. Oh my God, she's probably still gorgeous. And Kelsey Grammer were fine wearing the makeup the whole time. That's right. And Lawrence and Holt. Who's Holt? What was she? I don't remember who Holt was, but Lawrence. Yeah, Jennifer Lawrence was not cool with it, which is just like, dude, you signed up for the freaking movie. It made you. And now you're just, I don't want to get it anymore. Okay, that's on you. That's on you. Because you were going to be stuck shooting bows and arrows your whole life, if otherwise. Rippler Maine, what's going on, Rippler Maine? Isaiah, what's the difference between Marvel and DC Multiverse? I would need a more specific question and probably a whole lot more time to answer that. But I'm more than happy to if you could specify that question a little bit more. That's very general. Because we could actually go to, well, Batman's in one and the other one he's not. Mark Guerrero, who's Batman? Work do you prefer, Tomasi or Snyder? Tomasi. Tomasi's had more, like, Scott Snyder's had more, like, holy crap moments, but Tomasi has had more continual, holy crap, you know, this is a great series moments. So, for the consistency alone, the continued reading, I would definitely have to go with Tomasi. That's not even too hard. Snyder is great with Batman, but sometimes, you know, speaking of Kate, Eddie Kid says, I finally started reading my Venom trade paperback today, currently in issue 4. It's great so far. Issue number 4 is where he actually contacted me and said, hey, let's do an interview. I'm like, sure, you want to interview me? That was actually the exact opposite. Sure, you want me to interview you? More than happy to. Eddie Kid, plan on getting volume 2 and then reading singles until I'm all caught up. Great idea. I think I may have suggested that. So start with issue number 13, baby. Rippler Maine, he said he's writing the flagship X-Men book. Pluralize that, books. Reggie Simmons, what's up, Reggie Simmons? Confirmed by Marvel, it's actually Powers of 10. What? Oh, okay, interesting. I'll check that out. I love when they do stuff like that. That's like the Weapon X. No, it's actually Weapon 10. Shut up, it's Weapon X. But okay, yeah, I'll check that out. Powers of 10, House of 10. That's really weird. I don't know why they wouldn't just put the lines over top if they're going to make it actual Roman numerals. Whatever it is. Venom Forever, YouTube nude says. Cool, that's an interesting name, dude. My son almost did that thing in the car today. He had too much falafel. Mark Guerrero, too bad we never get to see Bryan Singer's version of Dark Phoenix. Mark Guerrero, get the hell off my channel, man. What the frick is the matter with you, man? Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? You... yeah, I know he didn't do that one, but no, we don't need to see any of the Dark Phoenixes, man. We're good. Like, because he's doing the most recent one, and it's like pretty much everybody says that's in the comic books. This was an epic event, and you know what? If I get the chance to actually to have that conversation with Mr. Shooter tomorrow, then and that'll probably go up Monday if I can actually do that. Then, like, we're going to be talking about that. You know what I'm saying? He's got his own opinions on that, but he was actually involved in there. He was the one that made certain suggestions. So, yeah, you're going to enjoy that. What are my thoughts on King's Batman run? Saying, dude, I've got the reviews up. You can go and check any one of them out and get my opinion on his review, on his run. James is laughing. Okay, let's see. Taqwadeen bin Patrick. Are you ever going to start reviewing Gideon Falls again? Have you checked out High Velocity? I have not checked out High Velocity. And as far as Gideon Falls, it's one of those things where it's like, I want to, but what's one of the cool sayings out there? I don't know. If I had a quarter, I could make a phone call. You know what I'm saying? Like that and a quarter, and I can make a phone call. Meaning, my desire to read something is nothing. It's my time being able to do it. You guys might notice this big green thing behind me. It's actually two big green things. Yeah, I know I'm trying to do too much, but I got my couple of bristle boards. These are green bristle only on the one side, but they're neon green bristle boards. I'm going to be trying to use those and my my other green stuff here for green screens for doing my my figures. I'm going to try and have my figures. If you guys check out my Instagram is pretty much solely just me playing with my figures. You know what I'm saying? All my Marvel Legends figures and any other little figures that I've got hanging around. I'm going to start trying to do some stop motion stuff. And I just did something kind of cool, my very first one ever, my experiment with Elektra recently. So by all means, and I would love to experiment with Elektra, I'm just saying. But in the meantime, yeah, I just did a little thing with my Elektra figure, doing like some ninja flips and stuff like that. So by all means, go and check out my Instagram. You can check all that stuff below. Also, people asking me, am I going to do a Patreon? Yes, I did a Patreon. There's a Patreon below. thank you very much, mwah, and mwah to my current patrons, and to the future ones, mwah, as well. Much appreciated. There's again, there's also the beautiful halo. You can see the thing there, and just go to the description, and you can check out discounted Marvel and DC stuff, like professional licensed Marvel and DC stuff. It's not my merch store, but you are getting my discount. And then what do you call it? Then also a PayPal if you guys want to do direct donations and stuff like that. All of that stuff, I genuinely appreciate it. Yeah, somebody actually did something, was like, keep on rocking. I don't know how to respond, but genuinely, I will keep rocking, and especially with donations like that. Much appreciated. Thank you. My heart to yours, brother. Let's see. 27 Tamangs. What's up, dude? Rippler, you really hate Screen Rant with a passion. I don't think I watched Screen Rant. I know it's on the back of my head. I've heard them before, but I can't think of what they actually are. I guess just people yelling at a movie screen? I can see that. AML, let's see. Oh, you're talking to Ewing. Yeto, what's going on, Yeto? Can't stay for the full hour. Hope you have a great podcast, Professor. Well, it would be better if you were here, but yeah, I hear you. Thank you very much, Yeto. Always much love. Isaiah, I want to see more Marvel Infinity War stories. I'm hoping there's enough people who want to see that. Just make no mistake, guys. I will not be reviewing them. I mean, unless it turns out that they're really freaking awesome, or if one of the writers or artists directly asks me to, then I will. But other than that, I didn't get into them, and I don't think I'm gonna enjoy them. But whatever. Plus, they're just annuals, so it's like a cheap way to do an annual real quick. Mark Guerrero. Thoughts on Robert Pattinson possibly playing? I thought it was confirmed. That's about right. I'll give him a chance. I've only seen him in the first Twilight film and that romance movie that randomly ended with 911. I didn't see that. I did see him as Cedric Diggory in the fourth Harry Potter movie. And yeah, of course he was Twilight guy. Whatever. Trying to think of his name. I can't think of what the name was. I only watched the first one. I actually watched some of the second one, but it was kind of like the TV was behind me and it was on and I was doing stuff, so I would turn around once in a while and be like, okay, cool, and turn back around. Yeah, I never actually watched the second one. But anyway, sorry, I'm going to skip down. Oh, no, it's actually next. King J Dub. Captain Marvel sucked. Robert Pattinson is a good actor. You know what? Everybody's entitled to an opinion. So yeah. Anyway, sounds to me like you just want it all to burn down. But hey, man, that's cool if that's what you want. So what we got here? I'll go back up. David, Hickman's run on Avengers or Snyder's run on Justice League is better objectively, of course. Which elements of these could have been done better? You think they were flawless? I don't believe in flawless. But Snyder's run on Justice League had a lot of flaws in the beginning. Like, I almost fell off multiple times. So clearly Hickman's run on Avengers. I mean, that's... wow. Victor! What's going on, Victor? How you doing? Hey, if you're going to Niagara Falls Comic-Con this coming up, I'll be there. We can hang out. I'll introduce you to the guy who created Thanos, man. Tim Board, morning to you. It's night for me, dude. The sun just went down. Everybody's still soaring after... He's supposed to actually capitalize the S-O-A-R in soaring, but I guess it's still very early morning for you. Soaring after Hawkman number 12. Not sure about this year of the villain thing yet. We'll see. We'll see what's up with that. I know what you're saying. The Shadow Thief as his main villain. I don't like the idea they're putting him up as his main villain. That doesn't make sense. But at the same time, I also don't want a lousy one-shot with Hathset. I don't want a lousy one-shot with somebody as stone cold trickery as really I'm forgetting all my Hawkman villains now. My Hawkman rogues gallery. And yes, people, there is an actual rogues gallery for Hawkman. Dude's got I just don't for the life of me, I swear to God, I don't know why Hawkman isn't a bigger comic book, my peeps. He's got, like, you always tell a hero by his rogues, right? By his villains. This guy's got amazing villains. He's got amazing villains, and yet people just aren't interested. Like, beautiful images of this, just this huge dude with these freaking wings, that wingspan like that stretches across buildings practically. Damn, dude, like, how is whatever, man, whatever. Go back. There's a couple people who I've got believers. I made into believers. I'm like, go and check out Jeff Johns' run. Go check out Volume 1 of Jeff Johns' run on Hawkman. And if you read that first volume, that first trade paperback of the first 6 issues, and you are not a diehard fan of Hawkman, you might have some kind of a genetic disease in you that you should definitely get looked up, because they might be able to improve your quality of life. And the way I recommend to improve the quality of your life is with some Hawkman, baby. I'm just saying. I just got a Hawkman shirt recently, and it's got to be washed. I was hoping to bring it tomorrow. Don't think that's going to be cleaned in time, so oh well. I don't know what I'm going to wear tomorrow. Let's see. Imagine a Fantastic Four life story. Exactly, that's what I'm talking about. John Wright, great stuff for Spider-Man, Batman, and Thor. David Presley says Cullen Bunn creator-owned series of or verse his work the big two. Do you think he's better? Me, creator-owned. I don't know. I haven't read a whole lot of his creator-owned stuff. In fact, I don't think I've read any of them. Kim Rosner. Hello, Kim. What's up? Let's see. John Wright. Spider-Man life story is a good retelling. Unfortunately, when he gets into the 90s, we'll be having to relive the Clone Saga. Well, actually, they're already in the middle of the Clone Saga. Actually, they kind of brushed through it so far really quick, which I'm happy they did. Fastest Clone Saga ever. Mark Guerrero, Anthony and Joe Russo directed some of the best episodes of Arrested Development and Community, and if they do something DC, hope they do something comedy. You got it. Booster Gold and Blue Beetle. Exactly. Precisely. I was going to say, I swear to God, I was specifically going to say that. It's not just because I read ahead. I was going to say some Blue Beetle. I would love to see. You're saying the, why am I bad with names right now? What do you call it? The Ted Kord Blue Beetle. I personally would rather the Jamie Reyes Blue Beetle. I would rather them do that. But honestly, he would probably be better as a TV series, you know, if we're being honest, because he's going to have that continual level of love. But yeah, I can see a movie with Booster Gold and Ted Kord. That would be cool. And by them, yes, 100%. David Presley, is Al Ewing run on Hulk selling Tom King's Batman? Is it outselling? That's crazy to me. If true, I didn't think that would happen. It's Batman, yo. Right? I would believe it, though, because it's... Dude, it's off the chain. It's insane how good that story is right now. And I'm talking from issue 1 and on, you know? It's almost like if you see somebody else writing a story with the Hulk in, it's like, oh no, I'm not happy with this. I'm not happy with this. It's not Ewing writing it. It's Greg Pak writing it. No, don't do it. Don't do it. What's the best Daredevil story of all time? Could be Born Again. Could be Born Again. But there's a lot, dude. There's a whole lot. God damn it, Mark. That's too funny. Oh, so the rules of time travel in the MCU are like hyper time. Kim Rosner, I started to read comics 2 weeks ago. Okay, and bought comics Marvel Unlimited, and I read over 120 comics in that time. Best decision of my life. What are you reading, Kim? Because 120 comics in 2 weeks is pretty badass. What specifically? What at the very least, what characters, if not what books, are you reading? I'm very interested in what a noob to comics is reading, because that's awesome if you got into them like that. Mark Guerrero, I mean Dark Phoenix, the original cast. Okay, that's what you meant. Yeah, before he quit due to the Superman Returns thing. Oh, he wanted Sigourney Weaver for Emma Frost. You know what? She probably could have pulled that off. She probably could have pulled that off. Oh, nice. Okay, that would have been cool. John, thank goodness Dark Phoenix is the last movie for X-Men Fox. Should have stopped at Logan and Deadpool 2. I said that exact same thing. Paula, by the way, Professor, thanks. Just because of your recommendation, I bought all 17 issues of Immortal Hulk, and it's not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, guys, everybody, I think Paula's a little bit sick, so if we can all wish Paula Stewart good health, Because not bad is come on, man. Like it's Immortal Hulk. Not bad is not the same as badass. There's two different things. But I hear you, Paula. Hey, Profess. I made it. Cool. Good to see you there, Dylan Anthony. Always happy when the regulars come in. I'm happy when anybody shows up. But yeah, man, definitely. The regulars. At least I know like what to say to most of you guys. So Stanley didn't get to see Endgame. He wanted to wait for the premiere. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks. Kirk Ireland, what's up? Welcome to the channel. Proud to support Comic Book University. Much appreciated. Much love. Kim Rosner. S.h.i.e.l.d. is my favorite comic book character from the movies. Love her comic book. Okay, that is awesome because I actually fell off of the s.h.i.e.l.d. series. I just wasn't happy with the... I'm not happy with the art. Like, it's not even like a cool African style or something like that. It's just... It looks to me like very lazy art, you know? Like, very lazy colors, very lazy everything. It's just... To me, the art on the comic book is just weak. And as far as the writing... I believe that Nnedi Okorafor can do better. I don't know why she's doing it this way. But, you know, that's not up to me. All I can do is either read it or not. And I don't like to read comic books that I don't enjoy. So, yeah, I just fell off the comic book. And I'm waiting for somebody to tell me that it's gotten a whole lot better. John Wright, stop hating on the Captain Marvel film. The way she is in the film is the way she's been written in comics for the most part. Agreed. Agreed. Mark Guerrero, the problems with Captain Marvel is that they probably rushed it to get it out before Endgame. Probably so they spent more time on the script for the second film. Not like the first Thor film is great. Mark, only Hawkman villain I know is Shadow Thief. Oh, there you go. I guess that's why they're going to have him in the Forever Villains. Victor, when's the con? I'm down to meet up. I think it's sometime in July. So look up when the Niagara Falls Comic Con is. It's on the Canadian side. But yeah, we'll meet up. I've never actually been to the the Niagara Falls Comic Con, so I don't even know like what's in there and whatnot. But what do you call it? Yeah, we'll meet up. You can contact me on you can private message me on Twitter, and eventually I'll see it and respond to you. Mark, have you read the new Superman Batman Generations book? Literally the whole DC universe told in real time. Is that one of the Walmart books? Because I don't read the Walmart books. Aside from that, I haven't seen it in the comic book stores yet. Oh, just missed a bunch. Okay, Kim, I have not read much X-Men comics. So is it worth reading Grand Design for me, or do I have to read the old X-Men books first? Well, if you're reading 120 books in 2 weeks, you can probably just go back and read the X-Men classics. So you can go back and read all of the X-Men books, which will start off with the original 5 plus Professor X, or you can start with the X-Men classics, which is when Wolverine and Storm and all those joined the team. The new X-Men joined the team. But that's also going to be after Havoc and Polaris have already shown up, but it's up to you. But the X-Men Classics is basically from Giant Size X-Men number 1 and Uncanny X-Men number 94 and on. But it's also got extra story in there, which really enhanced the story also. So there's that. But if you can find X-Men Classics on Marvel Unlimited, oh, do not miss the opportunity to read those. Otherwise, if you want to read X-Men Grand Design, that's Ed Piskor, oh, forget about it. Piskor, he writes it and draws it. Does the lettering, that book is his book, and he does an amazing job. It's basically a short retelling of all of the X-Men stories, condensed massively, drastically, and tied into real time when the Avengers were doing this, or when the Defenders were doing that, or the Champions were doing this, or whatever. So he did an amazing job. So if you want to check out the X-Men Grand Design, there's already 4 books. 2 separate volumes, issue 1 and 2, and then another issue 1 and 2, and there's another 2 coming out pretty soon. So, yeah, by all means, you can read them all. Marvel Unlimited app. You're already a subscriber. You got all those comic books available to you. Suan, what's going on, Suan? It's always a sunny day when Suan shows up, even if the sun already went down. Mark Guerrero, I would love to see Jamie Reyes, but would be nice to build up Blue Beetle legacy starting with Ted. Well, it didn't start with Ted. It didn't start with Ted. And I still got a 10 things about that I should put up, which I didn't yet, but there's that. One of these days I'll put it up. I just have to get around to doing it. And then eventually introduce Jamie. I can agree. Tim Board, so many. Gentleman Ghost, Shadow Thief, Lon Main, Hath Set, the Matter Master, Fadeaway Man, Ominar Sint, Bythe. Bythe is the one I was trying to say. The Manhawks, Hiathus, IQ, the Monocle, Stop Me Professor. The Professor should be one of them, just saying. No, there's a lot. There are a lot of really cool Hawkman villains, dude. And with you already got an awesome character with one of the greatest character concepts in the history of comic books, a modern day warrior using weapons of the past, ancient weapons, to solve modern crime, to fight the modern fight, like just in the modern era. God, it's an amazing concept, man. Amazing concept. Of course, the ladies are having a conversation with each other. That new comic excellence is pretty awesome. I like the world building. Oh, I've got to check out the comic excellence. I don't know what that is. Please give me a heads up on that. Mark Guerrero, Morgan Stark should become Ironheart. No offense to Riri. Hey. But she has no connection to Tony, and she did steal the armor in the comic books. Okay, Mark Guerrero, I'm starting to question which channels you frequent the most, because there was absolutely zero theft by Riri in the comic books. Tony blessed her with that armor. In fact, it was actually Dr. Doom who stole the armor, so I'm having a hard time wondering if you ever actually read those comic books at this point, because what you're saying happened, absolutely 100% provable, demonstrable, did not happen. I swear to God, I'm flabbergasted every time somebody says that. What freaking universe? This is like that the Mandela effect. Like, which universe are you from where the comic book showed that she stole armor? Because I've never seen that. I've never in my life seen that. I have, however, seen Dr. Doom walk into Tony Stark's armory when Tony Stark was dead. Tony Stark's AI saying, "Leave now. Don't take my stuff. Don't take my identity. Don't do it." And he's like, yeah, shut up, fool. And he steals the armor and leaves. I don't see any blowback on that, dude. What the freak comic books are you reading? Where's the is it Bernstein or Bernstein for you? Mark Dillon, what stories are they going to do in this upcoming Grand Design? I believe they're doing the Phoenix. Oh shoot, what happened? Oh, Sue-Ann. Hey, thanks, Sue-Ann, for the images excellence and the shiny dance of Okay, the only question is, do you want Billy or do you want Darla? Which one do you want? You let me know which one you want. Let's see. While I'm waiting for you to say that, let me see. Superman Generations isn't new. It's a 3-issue miniseries back in. Oh, you're talking about way back in there. Oh. Real-time passing on of the mantles. Oh, that was back in the day. Yeah, Mark. That was way back in the day. Anyway, Dylan, yeah, the X-Men are going to be, I believe the next X-Men Grand Design is going to be about the Dark Phoenix saga. David Presley, Matt Fraction's working on DC now. Excuse me. Old Bad, just need Hickman, Rick Remender, and I'll be at peace. I want to see Jonathan Hickman so bad. Who's with me, right? I bring the sings. Sunshiny Day. It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. Kim Rosener, if I'm butchering your name, I apologize. I really love the digital originals like Cloak and Dagger and the... Ooh, wow. Yeah, you and I have got very different tastes. Look, I love the digital exclusive Cloak and Daggers, both series. Holy crap, they are amazing. The Iron Fist bloody limb, the bloody limb. I know, freaking spell check. What do you call it? I didn't like Iron Fist. I only read the first issue, which is actually 2 issues because it's double size. But I only read the first one. I didn't read the next 3, so I don't know how that ended. 10 Things About Blue Beetle would be fun. It's a pretty fun one. Oh man, I mean, The Last Message. Gotham was DC cinematic storytelling when it could be good. You want Darla? Okay, here we go with the Darla. Let's. I hope that she can actually do the thing. Okay, I gotta bend her elbows here. You see, and typical bending of the elbows for the females in the figures. Okay, so. Okay, we're good. We got Darla. I was thinking about getting Freddy today, and I decided against it. I forget what I got instead. I got a bunch of the Imagine X figures. But that's a great feeling when you walk into the freaking toy store, when you walk into Toys R Us, a brand new Toys R Us you've never been in before. You look at all the Marvel Legends, you're like, no, I got all these. There's like a couple I don't have, but I don't actually want those, so we're good. Let's see, makes perfect timing with the movie coming soon. Mark, I wonder if DC and Marvel will ever cross over again. It hasn't happened since JLA Avengers. What characters and teams do you want to meet? Want to see meet? That's a good one. I'd have to actually think about that one, man. That'd be sick, though. Memphis Rocks 45. What's going on, Memphis Rocks? Are you going to review the terrible Action Comics? Yes, I'm going to review that when it comes out. I'm also going to leave an apology on that one because I talked about basically stealing comic books is what I did. It's no different than illegally downloading comic books, which nobody should do because the comic books right now are on a fairly precarious precipice right now. If anything, we've seen that DC, believe it or not, will absolutely be getting rid of stuff. They bumped the freaking DC cinematic universe from an isolated place where they're completely on their own, and they put them directly in the Warner Brothers studios, which means that there's going to be too many, cooks in the kitchen on that one from this point on. Literally, from this point on, every new movie they got coming out is going to have a lot of cooks in the kitchen. I don't know how well that's going to work for them, but they have no problems with just getting rid of stuff, booting it, and then rebooting it maybe 5-10 years from now, probably 5 years from now, and just starting all over again. The MCU probably won't do that, but at the same time, the MCU could, because this is the perfect time for them to just reboot things if they wanted to. So we'll see. Darla is adorable. The girlish side shines through. Hell yeah. Have you seen the Far From Home Legends wave? No. The Far From Home Legends wave... Are you in Canada, Dylan Anthony? The Far From Home Legends wave and the Spider-Man with Kraven 2-pack. Those two are going to be coming to Toys R Us in Canada. It's already been said. We don't know exactly when, but probably by the end of this month, like around the 31st or so of this month, May. So I am genuinely looking forward to that. You're in Ohio. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I think we talked about that before. You're in Ohio. I've lived in Port Clinton, Ohio before, in Fremont County. So let's see here. Kim Rossner, I read Thor 2018, Black Panther 2018, all the Marvel Prelude comic books. Oh, I'm not a fan of the Marvel Prelude comics, but cool. You Are Deadpool is amazing. Tony Stark, Iron Man, The Punisher, Thor was crazy good. Oh, if you go back far enough, yes, Thor is crazy good. One of these days, I don't know if you're going to appreciate it, because since you're new to comic books, this is an older style, but the Walt Simonson run on Thor is often considered, by myself included, not just the greatest run on Thor, but the greatest run in comic books ever. That was Walter Simonson. Walter and his wife Louise Simonson, the Simonsons, they are some of the preeminent frontrunners in comic books today. Absolutely sublime stuff, dude. Forget about it. Mark, what do you prefer as Captain America, Sam or Bucky? I want to see them passing the shield to each other, but according to the Russos, they gave it to Sam because Bucky still has a lot of baggage to work out. So I'm okay with that. I'm cool with that. Rippler Maine, heard Naomi's going to be on hiatus. Almost did half a backflip, but I'll just wait. Yes, it is. I talked with Jamal Campbell, and I didn't get the chance to ask him too much, but before it was actually announced, he told me, he doesn't know I've got a channel. He told me that this is just the first season. So issue 6 is going to come out next month. and then that's it. We're done for a little while. They're going to take a break. That's one of the things that Bendis likes to do. He likes to take a break on things. And then Bendis, Jamal Campbell, and Walker, those three are going to, all three of them are going to come back to the comic book again later and do another 6-issue. Right now it's on the table. They're going to do another 6-issue series, so a season 2, so to speak. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Yeah, we did talk about it before. Okay. So-and-so Gaming. Do you know who Wings of Freedom is? Rings of Redemption. No, I don't know who Wings of Redemption is. And welcome to the channel, So-So Gaming. Dylan, they have awesome new Mysterio for the Wave, the new Doppelganger 6-armed Spider-Man. But I like those the best. You know, yeah, they do have those, and I know that's what people are looking forward to the most. I personally couldn't care less about either of those. Plus, I've got the comic book version of Mysterio. I like the comic book version better. For me, my main grab is going to be Scorpion, because I have wanted a Scorpion character for the longest time. And I don't think he's the best-looking Scorpion ever, but yeah, I'm looking forward to the Scorpion. So, you know, I'm going to try and get him after that. Not really a whole lot else that I want from that wave. Honestly, like, I care less. I don't even care about the Build-A-Figure. I don't care about the Build-A-Figure from the other wave also that's coming out, the regular Marvel Legends wave. I'm interested in buying Cottonmouth, but like I'm good with buying him loose. I'm good with buying all my characters loose because I don't need the Build-A-Figures for Molten Man or the Professor Hulk. I don't need those. But I want Union Jack. I'm interested at least in Cottonmouth. I want there's another figure, I can't remember what it is, and then I need freaking Beta Ray Thor. He comes with a hinged jaw, so you can actually open and close his mouth too, which is like, they know us so well. So that's awesome. Really looking forward to that. Suan is only getting Uncanny X-Men right now, and that's just not me. I hear you. If you read, David Presley says, if you read Guardians of the Galaxy spoiler vessel for Thanos, didn't I say how it could have been how Donny Cates just read my mind, Star Fox? No, I hear you. I hear you. Maybe you read Donny Cates' mind. It's funny. Donny Cates is brilliant the way he talks because he reveals things if you pay attention to what he says, but you have to pay deep attention to what he says. Like, every time I talk to him from this point on, I'm going to have to remember that. He puts hints in his dialogue, in all of his diatribe. So Gaming, I appreciate your content. I know this is not comic book related, but when you get time, look up Wings of Redemption on YouTube or Twitch. It's an interesting story this man has. Wings of Redemption. Hey, stop moving. Stop talking for a minute, guys. Okay, and we're good. Sorry, already got it. You can mess with me all you want. I'm good. So I will look that up. For me, my main new Marvel Legends are going to be Stealth Suit Spider-Man. Oh, yes! John Wright, the cowboy hat Wolverine. You are so dead on for that. I want that. I want that in a bad way. That looks like it's going to be cool. Suan, I want to see Professor Bill gaming. I figure he'd be really chill. I could be, but you gotta understand, I'm old and kind of set in my ways. I would probably be playing like Pokemon Red or Pokemon Blue or Pokemon Green or Pokemon Yellow. And I'm just saying it would probably be Blue because I really like Pokemon Blue. I would start off with a Squirtle and I would kick Gary's sorry ass up and down the freaking streets to Verillion City because that's just the way I play. Anyway, yeah. Sorry. Oh, Kim Rosenberg. Kim Rosner. I'm from Germany. It's like 3 a.m. here. I have to sleep. See ya. I'll see you later. Welcome to the channel. Hope to see you again. Is Hulk dabbing as bad as Luke Cage dabbing? I imagine Hulk would split his pants dabbing, so we'll see that. Yeah, Baffer kind of weak, Dylan says. I'm trying to get Beta Ray Bill. That's my favorite. There you go. For that, yeah, that's your favorite out the wave. It's my favorite out the wave too. But they got a bunch of cool ones in that wave. But that's where I'm more interested in that character than the actual wave itself. It's funny. The last time I said that though was about the SPDR wave, and you guys might notice who I've got up here, SPDR. Yeah, so that's not brilliant on my part. I wound up getting all of the characters. I didn't actually get the Daredevil because I'm not interested in the that black suit Daredevil. I like the Defenders version of Daredevil. I got him. Um, Akuma Ranger. I'm gonna wait until I pick up the first issues of Hickman's X books. According to somebody, they're the 10 books, but okay. Here, following, it took a while to get on board with Avengers Run after the first few arcs. I hear you. I hear you. Dylan, yeah, I need Wolverine. I passed on the Weapon X. I'm waiting for that cowboy hat one. Yeah, the Weapon X one could be fun, but we'll see. Rippler Main, are you into manga, Professor? If so, I can put you on to some great mangas. I read enough to begin with, and I've read the original Dragon Ball Z mangas. After that, I read the Vampire Hunter D mangas, and because I watched the movie, I'm like, holy crap, this is amazing. After that, I read. What else did I read? I didn't read a whole lot, but I want to read the Sentinel mangas, which is actually Marvel, which is the first appearance of the character Sentinel. But yeah, I really love the idea of that story. I read the first issue. I didn't read the other. I think there were 4 books total. I only read the first one. I really want to get my hands on the original 4. That would be great. I would love to read and review those. Hey, Sabah, what's up? Changed my mind. No gaming for Bill. What? You don't like Pokemon? What's up with that? Last 2 baths I built were Sentinel and Giant Man. Ooh, Giant Man could be fun, but yeah, I only got the leg when I got the Black Panther. Now I've got more Black Panthers I know what to do with because the 2 different Black Panther waves. That's just insanity. I'm still waiting for another one to come in the mail. It's the one that has the head for Okoye because I need to complete my Okoye. I didn't complete my my Manape Umbaku. I didn't finish my Umbaku yet, and that makes me sad. I wanted one of the 2 characters that I need is the Dora Milaje, and I actually want 2 of the Dora Milaje because, well, they're the Dora Milaje. Who needs just one? So anyway, let's see. I'm liking the War of Realms event. Akuma Ranger says tie-ins are really solid. Yeah, they have really cool, solid tie-ins. AML Network. I haven't read much of Hickman. Should I expect good things for his upcoming X-Men run? Yes. Like, I can answer all of that in one word. Yes. Big time. Yes. Excuse me. I don't care. I don't know if you collect them, but I found awesome Boba Fett archive. The Black Series figure, super detailed. There's a few others in the way, but they're pretty cool. Yeah, I really wanted the Boba Fett. I've got the Jango Fett. My kids are screaming at each other. My wife is not doing anything about it. I don't know what's up. But anyway, yeah, I've got the Jango Fett. I really wanted the Boba Fett, and I really want one of the Darth Vader ones. But those are skyrocketing in price. Mark, Tom King run was great all the way up to the issue Batman proposed to Catwoman. After that, it's been all over the place and quality. Hopefully things get better. I can agree. There was a lot of people who were kind of hanging on there, and I was like, iffy with some storylines. But once the fake proposal thing, or once the wedding issue happened, that the wedding issue with no wedding, I was like, dude, I should have just stopped reading. I really should have just stopped reading. But it's Batman. How do you not read Batman? It's Superman and Batman. How do you not read Superman and Batman? Rippler, I wonder if Lord himself came down to write comics. Sabat, did you read Black Widow #5 yet, Professor? Here's the funny and stupid thing about that. I've got the reviews done for all of my other Marvel comics, Marvel and DC books that I've got, except for some reason I forgot to buy issue #5 of Black Widow. And it's funny, I was out today, and I was just down the street from my comic book store, and I was thinking to myself, I wanted to go there for something, but the kids are hungry, the wife is hungry, I haven't eaten all day, so maybe I should just go home, because I can't remember what I needed. And you just mentioned it. It was Black Widow #5. Somehow I forgot to bring home Black Widow #5. So I'm going to have to Comixology that. And I hate doing that because there's going to be, there's always a bunch of people who think like, oh, you didn't pay for that book? No, I did. I've got the digital receipt and the email of the receipt, but, yeah, I hate not having the actual book in my hand. But I'll probably do that tonight. I got a lot to do tonight still. Terry, what's up, Terry? What's your favorite art? What's your current favorite? Um, I don't know what you mean by that. Comic book? What's your favorite current DC and Marvel run? Oh, that's a hard one. Justice League is a pretty quick and easy one right now. After that, I don't know. Immortal Hulk. There's a lot, and I want to say a lot. I want to say Invaders. I want to say Amazing Spider-Man. There's a bunch I want to say, but Immortal Hulk is a hands down just best of the Marvel ones right now. So happy to find Boba. He was my last one. I couldn't pass it up, especially because I know the show on Disney. I'll never be able to find one. Yeah, good point. Mark, Batman is my favorite superhero. I have been a fan my whole life. I'm seriously considering dropping King's Run and only getting Detective Comics. Yeah. Oh, and don't forget Batman and the Outsiders. That's promising to be a lot of fun. Rip Lemane also with the Immortal Hulk. Tyler Wright. John Wright. Two of the best recent Batman stories are Batman Who Laughs and No Man's Land. Oh God, No Man's Land was amazing. But White Knight is good too. Hell to the yes, it is. Invaders is my favorite current comic book. Nice one, Sabah. And Mark Guerrero, Shang-Chi versus Cassandra Cain. I don't know. That's really hard. I don't know. I'd have to actually sit down and think about that. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna bounce because we've been in here for an hour and I am tired. I should probably eat again because, tired. Anyway, we'll see what's up. All right, guys. Much love. Thank you for showing up. And like I said, I got Comic Con tomorrow and Country Cottage Con. It's only $20 to get in, and kids under 12 are free. It's going to be cosplays and everything. So if anybody's going to be north of here where I'm at, you want to go to Country Cottage Con, I'll be there. We could definitely hang out. Believe that. Anyway, Sabah, you take care of yourself too. Everybody take care of yourself. What did Jerry Springer always say? Be kind to each other, be good to each other. One of those, and yourselves. All right. Next time, you too, Dylan. Later, guys. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.